this is the reason why I wrote a book which is just for kids, because kids want to focus on that, on just the day-to-day of it all. Essentially, you could narrow it, like, I mean, the book has a lot in it, but you could narrow it down to poo and wee for the kids, which is the first question that has got. Just a normal, how do you live? Because the International Space Station, there's a couple of really kind of mad things about it. Firstly, it's only 250 miles above our heads. It's not in space to the side. It is just, it's like a day's drive above our head.
Right.
The space itself only starts 60 miles away. Space is closer to here than Westmeath, in many ways. And
careful now.
Nothing against the good people, but I'm just saying. So it's actually quite close to the limit of space. So the International Space Station loops around at a relatively low orbit, right? Yeah. But it's also the size of a GA pitch, basically, the whole thing with all the arrays and all the solar panels. But the bit in the middle is the size of a 5-bedroom house. And there's about 6 of them just clunking around this house share. It's like being a student again. They're kind of around the house share, and they've got to do all the things in a slightly weird way. Like they've got to be zipped up against the wall when they sleep, otherwise they'll float off. They have to. It's suction is the only word I'll say for bodily functions.
Do they bodily function in?
Well, they do have to bodily function because they're there for months, and they can't store it all up and wait till they get home. The wee gets turned back into drinking water again. If you're doing that, can you imagine how much fun that is to say to little kids who are like, no! And the other stuff, the more solid waste, is either sent off on a trajectory that burns it up as it goes back, or is sent home. It's just packaged up with all stuff that gets sent home. You know when they land on the flag goes down, yeah.
But there must be other stuff there, is there?
There is a ton of stuff left behind. If you went back to the moon, you would find, I think the figure is like 12 sacks of, poo and wee, which have been left behind. You find 3 golf balls, a buggy. There's not a buggy's in a child's.
A shopping trolley from Dunn's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because somebody put the euro in and then they should bring the euro back out again, and the one wheel was all. So no, it's not that kind
of canal emptied out.
Yeah, we tip all of our stuff onto the moon, but yeah, all the stuff got left behind, and then they take off again.